You cannot replace, the idler pulley only. You need to replace 2 more components, and you need to replace 2 special bolts. Stay with us and we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW X3 X4 generation F25 F26. We'll be explaining guys how to replace idler pulley. Now, quick thing, you need to replace 2 more components and 2 bolts. You cannot just replace guys the idler pulley only. We will explain why, because otherwise guys you will be doing the job again, and if that belt comes off, it can cause quite a bit of damages to the cooling system, electrical damages guys, and the least that can happen is practically the belt will fall off, alternator will not be charging, and you will be stuck in the middle of nowhere. Now another thing guys, it should work on X3, X4, BMW X335i SDRIVE35i and M40i, I think will be the same. So let's explain about that now. Before we start, let me just tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos guys. We're constantly getting new cars here at the garage, working on that BMW now. We got a Dodge Challenger that will be working. We have more than 15 vehicles waiting to be shot guys, so videos are coming all the time. If you need help with anything, leave a comment below our videos and we'll try to make a video for your problem. That way we can help you, we can help other people with that problem, and we can build a community where we help each other. If you need to buy any parts tools for your car at a really good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tool supplies from guys, and you can save a ton of money. So before we continue, let me tell you guys, every time you're replacing a belt or an idler pulley or tensioner, you guys need to do these 3 things always at the same time, because usually they can fail at about the same time or sooner or later, and you may be doing the job again. And if one of those components fails, the belt can easily fall off, it can break, it can break the cooling system. If you don't pay attention, it can overheat the car. Sometimes the belt will start falling apart, and it can break quite a few things. You can get tangled around the front crankshaft seal, and that can guys cause front crankshaft seal failure as well. Multiple things can go wrong, so always replace the belt, tensioner, idler pulley, and always put new bolts for the tensioner and the idler pulley as well. So you can see guys, this is the N55 engine, specifically it's on an X4, but it's the same engine practically on other BMWs as well guys. So this is a 6-cylinder twin power turbo engine. The Serpentine belt is right here. What we have for the Serpentine belt, let's explain now. This is your alternator on the very top. That's the alternator pulley. Right there, it's a little bit of a limited room guys. It's almost impossible for us to show you everything completely clearly. That's the AC compressor on the bottom. That's idler pulley. This is tensioner pulley. This is the crankshaft pulley. Radiator fan is right here, and that fan can turn on anytime, and it can cut your hands off. So we recommend to disconnect the car battery. And on these modern cars, it's very important which battery terminal you disconnect first and which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can guys burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burned the computer on Mercedes that cost us $2,000. So check out, there is a special video that explains which battery terminal to disconnect first. That being said, how we're going to remove the belt and the tensioner now. Let's explain now. We're going to get a Torx 60 star looking bit. For right here, there is a special tool for the belts. We do not have it, and we'll put the link in the description of the video below if you want to buy it. But the Torx 60 with a wrench here, I think there will be a lot of pain in that video guys if something slips. We'll make it work guys, We'll make it work. If somebody is a little bit more clumsy, it will take a little bit longer. So round 2 guys, we're going to try one more time. Let's go ahead and see if we can do that now. So I'm going to get the special attachment here now. Let's see if I'm going to drop it now. It needs to be at a specific location. Perfect, it's in. Always use gloves, make sure the car battery is off. Let's just get a little bit of an angle like that where you can see what's happening. You can see the tensioner itself. We're going to go ahead, release the tensioner now. and I'm going to pull the belt of the idler pulley. Okay, let's see now. Oh, alternator. It came out of the alternator first. I'm going to release it now, and I'm going to pull the tool so it doesn't fall. Up, 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 up. Almost. Got it. And now the belt will eventually come out, okay? It's a tight fit, guys, there. It's a tight fit, so we need to go ahead, okay? And slowly pull it out of the crankshaft pulley. It's such a limited room on that 6-cylinder. It's the butter smooth BMW, very famous 6-cylinder engine, guys, but room is more limited too. Okay, it went back to the crank pulley there, and original belt with 105,000 miles just came out of the car. Okay, you can see this is the original, okay, BMW belt that we have here, and we have the new one with the same numbers. So that pulley right there, okay, we need to go ahead. Okay, let me see if I can go and grab that one, that cover. I'll try to pull it out. That plastic cover. Okay. Almost came out. Let me see if I can get it with this hand somehow, and we'll show you guys. Okay, I'll obstruct your view for a second. Oh, right on the bottom too. Number 3, guys, we're getting there. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, it's right there. I see it. You can see it's on the bottom right here. Let me grab it quick. That's where the bolt was. So we're a little bit lucky, I guess. Okay, that's the cover, just a regular plastic cover that just you put it on top. You can see the new pulley comes with a new bolt as well. So we're going to go ahead, remove that bolt. I believe this is a Torx 40. Let's check now. This should be a Torx 40. Let me see, 1 second. Focusing here. So let me actually test it to see if this is the one that we need. Nope, this is too big. It's 40 actually, this one. That's 47. Nope. Oh, 47 is too loose. Next size bigger. 50. Torx 50, guys. Okay, let me see if it fits here. Yep, right on the spot. Torx 50. So we're going to go ahead, get that bolt loose now. Okay, I might be able to get you a little bit of a view here. Okay, we're going to pre-loosen that one. Okay, perfect. And we'll continue because it's super close, guys, okay, to the radiator fan. So you can see, guys, okay, we got the torque wrench that we have here. We pre-loosen it. Now it will go by hand practically, I think. Let me go ahead and see if it's going to come off by hand. I can get you a little bit of a view here. Yep, it's coming loose now. This is very shallow bolt. The tool doesn't go very deep, so you have to support it when you get it loose, because otherwise, okay, you can break your radiator fan or cooling hoses. The whole thing. Haha, but I call it too big to fall. This is the old idler pulley right here. This is the new one. So next we get a tensioner. It's the idler pulley right here, and that idler pulley, okay, we're going to go ahead and come down like that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can install it. Okay, let me see where it went. Was that the one? Yep, Torx 50, and get it tight, guys. Okay, it's extremely tight here, so I'll go ahead, get it tight, and we'll continue. So we get a new belt, and the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to put it, okay, around the crankshaft pulley, guys. That will be the first thing that we'll try to do. New belt, maybe a little bit kind of like a live thing. It will not want to go here and there because it will be very, very flexible. Then we'll go from there directly to the AC compressor. It will go on the bottom. Okay, let's see now what we got here. Let's see. Perfect. Go to the AC compressor now. Once we guys remove it, install it, excuse me, we're going to show you everything with a great detail. Okay, from here we go down to the, okay. Nope. Okay, I have it installed now here. Perfect. Let's go to the tensioner pulley, to the idler pulley. All the way down to the idler pulley on this side. That's a very thick belt, by the way, too. Okay, perfect. Let's pull now. And we need to go to the alternator. So I'll show you the complete diagram in a second. Okay, let me verify that now. So we're removing the engine undercover because we cannot get it on the crankshaft pulley correctly. There is a sensor there that I cannot clearly see. My hand is not small enough to go around it, so we will need to guys remove it and see from underneath, because otherwise we're going to guys damage, okay, that belt, the sensor, and that can cost you quite a bit of money. So on that specific car here, we remove that, and now right there is the crankshaft pulley. We can clearly see it. I can pass the belt, and there is a sensor right there as well. So let me get the belt from the top now. So we went underneath, there was some plastics around it, so we needed to push the belt just to go on the crankshaft pulley down there. And finally we got it in, guys. Okay, make sure you don't pound the belt or anything like that, because it will break it and it will come off. So how it goes, okay, let me explain now. From the crankshaft pulley, it goes to the AC compressor, there to the idler pulley, back to the alternator, and here to the tensioner. And now, okay, let me go ahead, okay, and inspect everything on the bottom. Okay, that's trying to get a light, but it's impossible, guys. But that's where the belt is, okay, right there. You can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the tensioner now. I'll get the pliers and remove the spring here. Okay, and see if it's going to get situated. Now make sure it goes in all the canals. If it doesn't, if it's one canal off, the belt will be destroyed. It can break the cooling system here. It can break, guys, from the crankshaft seal, multiple components. So you have to be really, really careful. So we're going to go ahead, install now. Okay, 1 second, because it's going to come up. Okay, so I'm trying, okay, can we hold the camera like that? Later the tensioner will come up, so I need to make sure I leave enough room for the wrench to come up too. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, perfect. And I need to go down. Okay, let me make sure everything's situated. Yep. Ah, that thing is way too tight. Okay, let me see if I will be able to position it up, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to go this way, and hopefully we'll have enough clearance here. I hate working on that engine, guys. I'm not kidding. Okay. Now I need I should have put it the other way. Oh, I'm gonna say some not so nice words. So I got the wrench ready, guys. Okay, we got the pliers, and we're going to pull it out and come a little bit like that. Oh, let it go, and Now we can remove the tool with the wrench, the improvised here adaptation. Now it's the time to make sure that the belt aligns everywhere. It goes from the crankshaft pulley to the AC compressor. Make sure that everything is aligning correctly before you start it, otherwise you're going to destroy your belt and you can break other things as well. So now keep away, but we're going to start the vehicle. Always start it with the garage door open for only a few seconds and inspect the belt to make sure that everything's going good, because otherwise it can break it or it can cause other damages if it falls off or it's half way installed. So let's go ahead, start it now. Yep, perfect guys, right on the spot. So hopefully, okay, that will be a good advice. So that's how you guys remove and replace, okay, the IDLER pulley on BMW X3 X4. We always recommend to replace the whole kit. You saw how we put it together. This is the one that failed, but this one developed the plate too. Belt is old as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful to any of you having one of those. If you have any questions, let us know. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time.